Hello Ravencoin lovers, and welcome to Raven Rebels video about signing messages in Ravencoin using just JavaScript. And when we say sign a message, what do we mean? Well, we see here Alice and Bob. Let's say that Alice has a message and she wants to send it to Bob. And she can also set her digital fingerprints on it. She can sign it. So together with her message, which she sends to Bob, hello Bob, she can append her signature. Bob can now receive this message, and he can verify that it was actually Alice keys that signed this message. So now he can be sure that Alice is behind this message. And this we will be using this in Ravencoin in the future to log on to websites. So we started working on a browser extension for Chrome. And this little extension will be able to sign messages for you, which means that you can use that to sign in to websites using NFTs, unique assets on Ravencoin. So how does this work in JavaScript? Well, it's kind of painful because everything is not so well documented. But the thing is that we now have a working example over at GitHub. So let's go to GitHub, to Raven Rebels, and we have the Ravencoin sign message repo. It's a very tiny little one with one file. So you just clone this one, run npm init, and you can run index to see the example code. And what does it do? First off, we are using Bitcoin.js lib and Bitcoin.js message. And it's the latest versions of these packages. It's version 6 and 2.2. Let's check this up on npm to see when that was released. Yeah, so this is the version that was released 2 months ago. So it's fresh and new. The shitty thing was that it was kind of difficult to understand how this works. And so if you just look at the code here. First we imported dependencies, Bitcoin.js lib and Bitcoin.js message. And we also import coin info. What is coin info? Coin info is a project which describes cryptocurrencies. It's kind of old, 3 years old, but it has more than 5,000 weekly downloads. And we can have a look at that. What does it do? Let's see. Let's create a new. Let's do this. Make the coin, cd coin. Let's install coin info. So we can, if we use this one, we can say and I think you can do console.log coin info Ravencoin. I think this should work. I already installed it. Why did I do it again? Okay, so here we go. Here we print out what we have in. So when we ask for Ravencoin, we get to know like the seeds DNS, some info here about blah blah, some stuff. And this was useful because when we created this this Ravencoin sign message example project, we used coin info to define the Ravencoin network. because Bitcoin JSLib is built, of course, for Bitcoin, but can be used with other stuff, such as Ravencoin. So then we had to copy some values that we got from CoinInfo, so we're sure that they are correct. And we also had to add the message prefix. And then we have a message, private key, and we sign it. So let's do it. Let's generate a new address and sign a message and make sure that it works. So let's go out of this stuff, and we can just create a dummy directory, and we want to clone this one. Git clone npm install, no, not there, of course, Ravencoin npm install, so now we have the dependencies for this little project. Let's open up the code. Okay, so this will sign a message with the private key, and it will output the signed message and the signature, and we will then take the output and verify that it works in our Ravencore Qt wallet. So what we can do is head over to ravencoin.org/bip44. On this page you can generate new Ravencoin addresses. We just click generate, it generates a seed, and here we have lots of new fresh Ravencoin addresses we can use. So let's do this. Let's take this first address here, and this is the private key. It's in a WIF format, WIF, which stands for wallet import format. So let's take that one, and we say, okay, this is the the private key, and that should be it, because from the private key we get the address and the stuff. And then we have a hard-coded message. This is an example of a signed message. Let's sign that message. So if we now we run this, and it says this should be, it thinks this is the address. Let's check. It should be, yeah, this is the address. Totally right. And this is the signed message. So let's take this message. The signature, sorry. Let's go to Ravencore wallet and say verify message. So we enter the signature here. You can't see a label. That's a bug in the dark mode. I am on dark mode, so it should say signature here. And we should copy the message. And we should copy the address. And verify. Ta-da! And it verified that it was correct. It was actually the private key of this address that signed this message. So this is really working, and it's very, very nice to see. The thing that was difficult for me to get working was that we needed to, when we signed the message, we also had to append the message prefix that is for Ravencoin, which seems to be exactly this string. So do that. So if you want to have the capability to programmatically sign messages, head over to GitHub to Raven Rebels Ravencoin sign message, and you have a working example. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give this video a like or a comment. That's always nice on YouTube, because then YouTube understands that people are interested in Ravencoin, and we want as many as possible to find Ravencoin. So give it a like, give it a comment. Feel free to subscribe. And if you have any inputs or ideas, just let us know. Have a nice day. Bye.